Hello and welcome back to episode 39 of this journey through the J-League. We find ourselves top of the league and we come up against our main rivals in Tokushima today. So let's just get straight into it. So before we get started, I just wanted to say thank you to all of the people who have been supporting the channel and obviously supporting this series so far and watching all the episodes. And if you are new and you haven't seen this before or seen any of my other videos before, go back and watch the rest of them. And if you like it, subscribe to the channel, leave it a little like. It'll do me a big favour, so thank you again. For those of you who did watch the last episode, you may remember we obviously had back-to-back games against Kyoto, and we lost both of those 2-0. So we have changed a couple of things, and we have brought in some new players who I'll show you in a moment. But since those games, we haven't lost a single game, and we haven't really conceded that many goals. We've actually only conceded 2. So the first game after that one, we played Omiya, and we came out of that with 3-1 winners, with Igawa playing instead of Shiba, because Shiba has been out injured. We then played Shimizu and we went to a resounding 6-0 win in this game. Let me just quickly load up the highlights so you can have a look at this one. So our first goal came from a throw-in from Matsunaga out on the left-hand side. Tanimoto crossed it in to the back post, and Yuki, one of the smallest players on the pitch, managed to get the goal. We then had another ball go out to the left-hand side, and Tanimoto got that, crossed it in to the back post again. Toda with the header. Michael Wood, their goalie, even though he is an absolute unit, couldn't get to that cross. Tanimoto, again, down this left-hand side, he's been on absolute fire. Toda flicked it on for Yuki to then score a beautiful volley into the top left corner. Ahmad then got the ball into Kojima. Matsunaga, Tanimoto, with a lovely little turn, managed to get the ball into Igawa, who tapped in from about 6 yards out. Igawa then played it through for Yuki again. Yuki had the shot, deflected away. Kai played it into Igawa. Tanimoto buried into the top corner. That was actually his first goal of the season. He's been providing a lot of assists, but not many goals, so it was good to see him finally get that goal. In this second half, Yoshimura, right near the end, crossed it in to the back post, and Yamamura managed to tap in. We were 5-0 up at half-time, so a little bit disappointing that we only managed to get 1 goal in the second half, but still we came out resounding 6-0 winners in that game. And then after that, we won 1-0 against Gunma, 2-0 against Toyama, 5-0 against Mito. We then drew 0-0 with Oita and then won 3-1 against Shiba. And then today we will be playing this game against Tokushima and then playing Shiba again in the All Japan Cup. So I mentioned then that we managed to bring in a couple of players, and one of those being Eric Muller in goal. So we've had another change in goal, but this man came available for a free transfer and I just had to do it. He's far better than William Totori and far better than Kamazaki, who we obviously started the season with. And in his time so far at the club, he's had 3 clean sheets and only conceded 1 goal. So I feel quite vindicated by that transfer. He's 19 years old. He's actually only just turned 19 years old. And he's had a cap for Norway. It looks like he's going to have a good future ahead of him. He didn't get called up for the World Cup, which will obviously be in the middle of our season. So fortunately, we will actually have him for the duration of the season. He is a foreign player, so obviously it's still having the same effect that William Totori had, where obviously we can't play Marcus, but that's actually okay because we've had Kojima starting in defence since he's come in. He's been pretty excellent. 7.34 rating in the 8 games he's played. He's got 2 goals and 1 assist. He's actually putting away crosses from corners. Jumping reach of 17 and heading of 10. You'd kind of hope so, but this man has been brilliant so far for us. Another man that we've brought in on a free transfer was Kiyosuke Iwami, another right back. This guy needed to come in because he's just very good. He is better than Yoshimura, but Yoshimura's been on good form at the moment, so Iwami hasn't played that many games, but he has been coming on a couple of times as subs, and he was suspended for the first couple of games, so he should be a good addition to the side. So when I said there were some tactical changes, there was actually only one, and that was to the DM role, which changed to a ball-winning midfield. And Morihara, although he is suspended for the next game, he has been playing pretty well there recently. So that is a tactical change that we'll be keeping going forward. The only problem we've actually had is goals conceded down this left-hand side, and that will be why I'll be playing Iwami there today, just to see if he can actually supply us with a bit more defensive solidity down that right-hand side in place of Yoshimura. This isn't the lineup for the game today. I am going to go away and tweak that now. Another thing that's actually happened, I don't know if I covered this in the last episode or not. I don't think I did, but we had our youth intake, and yeah, yet again, it was terrible, and the club don't want to improve our youth intake, so we're just going to be stuck with these kind of players for now, and I'm just going to have to keep taking advantage of free transfers like I have done for a while, and we've doing pretty well out of that. Like, we've got some very good youth prospects coming through. Yes, they're largely foreign players, but we'll just have to deal with that when the time comes, and I think a lot of these players will be going out on loans for a while to build up, some more experience, but also to keep building on their eligibility to be a Japan national, because it takes a while. Like, we've had, as an example, we've had Marcus for a while now, and he's still got 474 days to go. He's completed 1,351 days before he's deemed a Japanese national. So next season, he should no longer count as a foreign player. So that will mean we'll actually be able to register him, and he'll be able to play not as a foreign national. So just quickly before we get to the lineup, this is the league as it stands at the moment. We are top. We are top by 4 points ahead of Tokushima, who we will be playing in this first game today. And we've done pretty well. Tokushima haven't actually lost a single game yet, so hopefully we can, make up for that. What's annoying is seeing Kyoto all the way down here in 17th. I feel like we should have done better against them in the 2 games that we played, but that's football. That's just how it works. And this is who we're playing. We've got that man that I just spoke about, Mola in goal. We've got Matsunaga on the left side, Kojima, AAA, Iwami, Kai, Toda and Ahmad. Morihara is obviously suspended for this game, so Kai is playing instead. Tanimoto on the left, Yuki on the right, and Igawa is back from his slight injury to go up top, and Shiba will be on the bench. Shiba did play the last game, and he did manage to get a goal, but I think I want to get Igawa and him sort of rotating a bit more, because they're both scoring goals, so I want to give them both an opportunity to keep doing that. On the bench, Hajime Yamura, he's done really well when he's come on as a sub actually recently. He's gone on the left-hand side, he's got a couple of goals and an assist, so I might have to look at giving him an opportunity to start a game at some point soon, but Tanimoto is just 2 goals, 9 assists, like he's playing pretty well. Yoshimura on the bench, Watanabe, Shiba, Yamada, Fukusawa and Jojo are all on the bench today. So let's get into this game, and fingers crossed that we can get a win. So here we are kicking off for this game. They're going to pass it around the back just to kick us off. Luckily, we don't have a kit clash in this game. The last game was a bit of a nightmare. Even though we were playing in our away kit, the team we were playing had a yellow and green kit, which was clashing with our yellow kit. So it became a bit of a nightmare. So I'm kind of glad I didn't have to do any coverage of that for you guys. But we've managed to actually get away with it today. We've got a blue and a green, and that's fine by me. Also, I don't know if it affects anybody, obviously, who are slightly colourblind or anything like that, so let me know down below if you are colourblind or anything like that, if the colours that we choose for our team are actually a little bit problematic for you, because then we can look at changing that for the future. So, 20 minutes in here, and there's only been one shot, and there's not been a single highlight in this game until now. Matsunaga with the throw-in into Ahmad. Matsunaga into Tanimoto, loses the ball, but Matsunaga picks it back up, crosses it to the back post. Yuki with the header. Buried. He's not the man you would expect to score headers at all. He's one of the shortest players that we have in the side. Yet he always seems to pop up at the back post, and that's his 50th league goal for us. 50 league goals. He is a true legend of this club. Matsunaga here, great ball into the back post. I felt like I was going to get a lot of stick for replacing Nishino with Matsunaga, but Matsunaga's done pretty well so far this season. If I quickly just have a look. So 3 assists so far, which I'm pretty sure is more than Nishino had last season, so I'm quite vindicated by how well he's been playing. But let's give him a little bit of praise, and hope we can push on from there, because we're not having a lot of possession so far in this game. It looks like it's going to be a game where we're kind of closing each other out a lot, because we're coming close to the half-time, and this is only the second highlight of the game. They played the ball out from the back. Nakamura into Ishii, Motoyoshi into Nakamura. Toda comes flying in with a tackle, manages to get it. I'm going to have to keep an eye on Kai, because he is on a yellow card, and I could really do without another. Oof! Igawa with a shot there. Toji tips it around the post. I could do without another player getting sent off in a match. Matsunaga with a cross there. Kojima wins a header, but it's over the bar. I literally just said he's scoring and actually getting them on target, and then he misses the first one he gets. So we're coming to half-time, and they're the only 2 highlights we've had in this game so far. Luckily, one of them was us getting a goal. We're getting a little bit more possession now, but I could do with a bit more than that. I think we're doing well, but we could definitely do better. So hopefully in the second half, we can go out there and get a few more goals. I've been really happy with Kojima so far. When I bought him in, I was slightly worried that he wasn't going to be able to sort of match how Marcus had been playing. But he's come in and he's probably been our best defender. It's one of the best signings, or defensive signings, I've made in a long while. Amad's been tackled there, but he manages to pick it up on the left-hand side. Plays it into Tanimoto. Can he shoot? He does, but it's blocked. And it's cleared away, but only as far as AAA. He gets it back to Amad. Amad skips over the ball, and they clear it long. Iwami's now got it on the right-hand side. And that's the end of that highlight. Great. We've managed to pick it back up. Tanimoto, Kojima, AAA. Can he find the pass? He's trying to run at them, but he can't. He can't. He's just not fast enough. AAA plays it back across to Kojima. Into Amad. Our deep lying playmaker. Can he find the pass? No, he gets it back into defence. We're just prodding and probing, trying to find the right route. And a bit of a loose ball there. It's been picked back up by their defenders. They're now passing it around the back. Ishii plays it in, but AAA is there to intercept. Get it down the line. Yuki's now running with it. Can he cross it in? He does. Low. Toda misses it, but Igawa taps it away. Yuki with a goal and an assist today. AAA did really well there to intercept that ball into their midfield. Yuki gets down the right hand side, squares it in. Toda misses it. Igawa taps it in. I might make some substitutions soon. Iwami's not having the best game ever, and I think I should get Yoshimura on because he has been playing alright recently. Right, they're passing it around the back here. Amad is intercepted very nicely. Tanimoto plays it back to Kojima. We get control back. Tanimoto again plays it back to Kojima. Matsunaga had gone. Tanimoto into Amad. Ball through for Igawa. Igawa into Toda. Toda for Yuki. Yuki, shoot mate. Deserved. 2 goals and an assist for Yuki today. We're winning this game by a lot more than I thought we would. I thought it was going to be a lot closer than it has been, and I mean, we're getting greens across the board at the moment. The only one who isn't is Iwami, so I think Iwami's going to have to come off. Make way for Yoshimura to come on as our wing back, and I might look at some other substitutions with some other games in mind. I think it's probably worth, just giving some players a bit of a rest. So I'll make 3 substitutions for now, and I'll make the other 2 in a bit. Right, so I've taken Iwami off for Yoshimura, I've taken Tanimoto off for Haji Yamamura, and I put Junpei Fukusawa on in deep line playmaker in place of Amad. He was having a decent game, but like I said, got to make some substitutions at some point, so it's probably worth getting him on now. Like I sort of said at the end of last season, I need to be a bit more varied in my substitutions, and I've tried to do that a bit more this year and just rotating the subs around a bit more and giving them a bit more time, and I think it's worked well for us so far this season. We're top of the league, so I can't really complain, and players aren't complaining really, other than one player, but I don't really want him anymore, so he's just not going to play. In total with a free kick there just over the bar. Okay, so the last 2 substitutions I brought Yamada on for Kojima, and I've also brought on Shiba to play on the right wing in place of Yuki, who's had a brilliant game, but he's running out of energy. I am just going to quickly swap Shiba to an inside forward on attack, and let's see if that can do any damage, because Yamamura can also play as an inside forward on support. So let's see if we can overload the box a little bit and maybe grab a few more goals. Matsunaga with the throw in here into Yuki Kaya. Probably should have taken the players off with cards, but it's a bit too late now. I've only just thought about it, but oh well. They're passing it around the defence. Lee Ju-young has now got it on the left-hand side. He's come in, but Yamamura is intercepted and plays it long, but nobody is there to get it. Shiba was inside, should have been passed into his feet. Lee Jung-young plays it long. Yoshimura again intercepts. He's played well since coming on. Yamamura taken down in the box. We've got a penalty. Who's going to take this? Well, let me select. Yeah, Yuki Kai is going to be taking this. He's played pretty well today. And he buries his penalty. The last penalty he took, he didn't bury, so I'm quite glad he's managed to get that. And again, it's another substitution, or another player that doesn't normally start, who's come on and had a decent game for us, grabbed himself a goal. Yoshimura, come off the bench, he's played really well, so Iwami's probably not going to start the next one. Matsunaga with a throw in. Fukusawa. Matsunaga plays it low, but Motoyoshi manages to get it clear, and that is full time. What resounding win. I really thought this was going to be a lot harder game than it has been, and that's their first loss of the season. We find ourselves 7 points clear at the top of the league. And once again, this proves the importance of having a decent goalie like Erik Moller, that he's had 5 games for us, 4 clean sheets. Like, he's been phenomenal. He is a leading J1 league player, so I am surprised that we've got him. We've got him only on a short-term contract, but I have got a extension clause that I can trigger any time, so I will be triggering that. In fact, I'm just going to do it now. Why not? So we have got a game before we play that cup game against Shiba, so I'm going to go away now and play this game against Tochigi City, and I'll see you in a few short moments. So maybe I shouldn't have extended his contract, because apparently he wasn't interested in doing so, and now he is annoyed. I feel like I can't not talk to him about it. But like, if you didn't want it to be triggered, don't have it in your contract. And he's saying that he needs to leave. Nothing is going to keep me here, I'm afraid. I've made my mind up and I want to leave. What the hell? Yeah, I'm sure. Okay, he's threatening me now. Like, he's going to go and tell the lads about how badly I've dealt with it. He's not even influential. He's been here for a hot minute. Oh no. This episode has gone from me really liking Erik Moller to really hating Erik Moller. I mean, fundamentally, I've got him for 3 years, so he could probably change his mind in that time. We'll probably be in the J1 and he'll get over it. So that game, we've ended up winning 4-1 against Tochigi. Now, I don't want to show you all of the highlights, but there is one particular highlight that I do want to show you. And that is this goal here. Watanabe played it into Morihara, just booted it long into Gawa, came on, first time outside the box, volley, top corner. Hell of a goal. He didn't start this game, Shiba did instead, but he came off the bench and still managed to get a goal. And yet again, another incredible performance across a lot of our players. And in that round of fixtures, Tokushima managed to actually draw with Shiba, so now we're actually 9 points clear of the top of the league. And one of the youth prospects that we actually bought in on a free transfer, Puerto Rican player, he's actually going to go and play for Puerto Rico. He's had 17 caps for them already, and he's off to play for them against Anguilla. Right, so I actually want to do quite well in this cup, so I am playing pretty much our usual starting lineup. One thing that I have noticed that is now formed is this lovely green line between Kojima and AAA. Now, considering they've only played a hatful of games together, 10 games together, it is really good to see that has already started forming. So in our lineup, we've got Muller, Iwami, AAA, Kojima, Matsunaga in defence, Morihara, Ahmad, Toda, Yuki, Tanimoto, and Igawa will play up top today instead of Shiba. And on the bench, we've got a couple of faces I haven't played in a little while. Nagai, Hara, Yamamura, Shiba, Nishino, Kai, and Yamaji. So I kind of expect us to win this game, to be honest. I think we should, especially, we played them recently, 1-3-1, and this lineup in particular is pretty much full strength, so I want to make sure that we go out and we get a win today. I'm giving Iwami the start today because I want him to try and pick up some form, because when he has played particularly well. So I'm going to encourage these boys, and hopefully we can come out with a win and get through to the next round and go quite far in this competition, because it's a competition we haven't gone far in at all. So I'm kind of hoping that this season will be the season that we get all the way to the final. So the first highlight of the game, Matsunaga has got the ball, plays it into Ahmad, back to Kojima, Morihara, AAA, Iwami into Yuki. Yuki plays it back to Iwami, gets it back to AAA. We're just passing around at the moment, just trying to find an avenue, a channel to get the ball into, but nothing is coming through as of yet. Just sort of passing it around. Morihara trying to find that pass, plays it into Toda, gets it back to AAA. Over to Kojima. Can he now push on? Plays it into Ahmad. Ahmad into Tanimoto. He's going to run down the left-hand side. Can he find the cross or the pass? Crosses it in. Keeper punches away. Morihara on the edge. Toda. Oh, he should have finished that. They've cleared it long, and now this process sort of starts again. Matsunaga running with the ball. Gets it into Tanimoto. Passing it back to Kojima. Morihara into Toda. Toda, can he find the right pass to Yuki? He does. Yuki, lovely touch through. Oh, he should have buried it. This is going to be one of those games, isn't it, where we just can't find the finish. Matsunaga is going to take this corner. crosses it in. AAA can't win the header, but they've cleared it away for throw-in to Trinitas. As we find ourselves closer to half-time, not a lot has gone on. They've got a free kick here into the back post. Kojima heads away, but they headed it back in, and Okada, who was offside in the end, flicked it on, but Moller was there to make a save. Despite wanting to leave, he is still putting in pretty decent performances for us, so I'm just going to hope that he changes his mind. So, at half-time, not a lot to really talk about. There was 3 highlights, 2 of ours, 1 was theirs, and nothing really happened. So yeah, I'm not really happy with that performance. So let's hope this second half is a little bit more promising than that first one was. We've still got the majority... Well, we've still got all of our best players on the pitch, so hopefully something will come of our wingers, because they're not really doing much so far. I might get them to run at the defence a little bit, because they've got the turn of pace, and they've got the ability to get past players, so hopefully we can get something from those wide areas, because at the moment, nothing's really happening. Right, goalie has cleared it long from the goal kick. Yucky's won the ball, he's running the defence, cuts inside, shoots over the bar. That's a lot better. We've not really got a lot going on. Matsunaga, Tanimoto, Matsunaga, Ahmad, crosses it in, Higawa, there we go. Ahmad. But I probably will still look at some substitutions soon, because not particularly happy that it's taken to the 60th minute to get our first goal, and I could really do with us getting some more. So I'll give it 10 more minutes, and then I'll make some substitutions. I tell you what, Morihara has been a completely different player since we changed into a ball-winning midfielder. He has quite consistently pushed out 7.0s, or ratings within the 7s, rather than what he was getting before, which is pretty average. It was like 6.7. So yes, there's probably a part of how well the rest of the team is playing as well, but he has just been completely different. And that's on me as well, because I knew he was a ball-winning midfielder and not a DM, but kind of thing that you can change a player or, mould them into something else, and they don't. And then when they do play in the position they're meant to play, they're a lot better. And Yucky's through on goal here. He should bury that, and he does bury that, and he's onside. I was just about to take him off as well. Okay, free kick was headed away there, and Morihara's now got it out on the left-hand side. Plays it in, but their player managed to miss it somehow. Matsunaga now plays it into Ahmad. Back to Kojima. Matsunaga. He gets tackled by their player a bit too easily, in my opinion. Their goalie's gone long, and it's flicked on, but only to find Hara, who's just come on for Iwami. Now Toda's getting down the right-hand side. Can he get a ball in? And he does, to the back post. Yamamura was there, but Matsunaga, have a shot, mate. Oh, just over the bar. Right, let's look at some changes. Let's get Yuki Kai on for Morihara, because I just feel like he is asking for a yellow card. And I should really give Matsunaga a break. But I want to bring Nagai on for Toda or Ahmad. Now I'm going to give Matsunaga a break and get Nishino on, because Nishino's not had many minutes because he was injured, and Matsunaga's just been playing too well to sort of come off. So let's give those guys a bit of a chance, and let's just see out this game. Okanshi out to Nakajima. He's going to get down that right hand side. Following him, no, crosses it. Hara crosses it into a dangerous area, but luckily we managed to block that shot. Not very good defending there from Hara. Should have done a bit better with that header. He had been playing alright since coming on, but that wasn't particular. Oh, shut up. Is there a penalty in there? Oh, that's going to make the last few minutes interesting. Can Eric Muller redeem himself in this episode? No, he can't. He's had a whirlwind of an episode. He's gone from being my favourite player in the team to being the worst. And yeah, he should have saved that. It's gone under his hands. Surely that's full-time ref. Come on, blow the whistle. Shiba just lost the ball unnecessarily there. They played the ball through. Oh no, Sabiki's got out right. He crosses it low. Oh, side netting. The goalie just fell over. Okay, so they're going to have the corner here. The referee's giving them the chance. They've got the goalie up. Can we get that away? Well done, keeper. Shoot. Have a shot. I don't know why I'm telling him to shoot. We just wanted to see out the game. Okay, we made it a bit tough for ourselves at the end there, but we managed to scrape through 2-1. So that means we either go up against Urawa or Mitsubishi Mizushima, who are in the Nippon Soccer League. Yep, so it's J1 or Nippon Soccer League. So, I mean, obviously I would prefer Mitsubishi, but I feel like it's probably going to be Urawa. And Mitsubishi are obviously the Mitsubishi football team, like it's their team, like the actual manufacturer's football team, but they can never make it into the professional leagues because they don't want to, so they will never get promoted beyond what they're in at the moment. But if we skip on a day, we can have a look and see who will end up playing. I have a theory that we're probably going to be playing Urawa. In fact, I'm not going to do that because I just realised that's on the 12th of June, which is a week from now, and we've got a game to play before that, and don't have enough time in this episode. So thanks again for watching. I hope you have enjoyed today's episode. What it's going to mean is that I can either come back for the All Japan Cup next month, or I can just skip on. If we win that game, we can just skip on to further on in the season because as ever, there are a lot of games to play, and we don't have I don't want to be doing loads of episodes every season. So what I'm going to do is see what the result is from that game and then work it out from there. I'll probably aim for the round after that, or around August or September time. We'll see what happens. But for now, hope you have enjoyed today's episode. Again, like I said at the start, if you're not subscribing or whatever, then obviously just press that little button, because it helps me and it helps other people get to see this content, which I hope you have enjoyed. So thanks again, and I'll see you again next time.